We're really happy, so it's the absolute best place to get all of the up-to-date games time information. So now there's information all about the games, the history, details for participants, sport details, competition details, and schedules will be posted to the website. Sponsor content as well. There's a great promotional page for all of the sponsors that have signed on board to date. And then as we move along in the program, stay and play information and other relevant pieces pertaining to entertainment and experiences the participants will have will be posted to that site.
Okay, so you touched on it a little bit. Both of you have volunteers and sponsorships, but I want to talk about sponsorships first. I mean, the Winter Games it's not until winter of 2019. Obviously, we're in the summertime. It's hard to think about winter when it's beautiful outside, but you've got to start now in terms of getting sponsorships. So talk about that a little bit.
Well, you're absolutely right. Our mantra this year in Huntsville is it takes a village, and it really does in this particular case. There is a significant investment that the host community in the town of Huntsville makes, as well as the province of Ontario through Games On. But we've got a really big gap to goal to raise the funds that we need to put on a great event, absolutely, for these participants. Just today, we've been working with the Huntsville Lake of Bays Chamber of Commerce, and we've rolled out an e-blast to all of the members. So we do hope that everyone takes the time to review the content that we've sent them. This is an excellent, excellent marketing opportunity for small and large businesses across Muskoka and across the province. Our participants do travel from all across Ontario to be here with us. So the lens is really big and it's great, and we want to continue to position Muskoka as a great place to live and do business and visit.
And there's also multi-level facets of the types of sponsorships one can do, right? Okay.
Absolutely. So there is a sponsor package, and I use those terms with air quotes. We're very flexible. We're always open to creative ideas, and there are a number of value in kind items. There are so many small details that every little bit really makes a difference. Okay. So the last thing we want is someone thinking that they can't help. Absolutely. There's so many ways, including, company staff volunteering.
Okay. And, having said that, with volunteers, Fran, I mean, you've been part of this community for a very long time. Volunteering is a big integral part of it to make any event successful. And you're calling for volunteers now, months before.
Yes, I know people are not thinking about March 5 to 7 of 2019, but we need to know. People probably are starting to plan where they're going to be this time in March of next year, and we need to know that we've got people on the ground to service those that will come for enjoyment and pleasure, and we hope that the volunteers will have lots of fun doing this.
Well, how many volunteers are you looking for? What's like the ballpark of?
Probably in the neighborhood of 175 to 200 volunteers. Right. And now that we're the 7th most friendly town in the province of Ontario, we have to live up to that.
It's our time to shine in Huntsville next year.
It certainly is, and I mean, it's no secret that we are a big sporting community as well in Muskoka and in the town of Huntsville in particular. So, I mean, talk about you talked a little bit about volunteering, but there's a whole plethora of how long you can volunteer in terms of commitment, the types of roles that you're looking for. I mean, not to list all of them, but talk about that a little bit.
Definitely. So what we've done to make it really easy for everyone to find out more about volunteering is on our volunteer page of the website. There's a frequently asked questions section, which really goes through a lot of the most commonly asked things about timelines, scheduling, what's involved, the different types of roles. There are descriptions for all of the different types of roles that we need, so someone can get a sense of what the feel is, if there's a requirement or if there's not. And we plan to have a ton of fun with all of our volunteers. There will also be some nice extra inclusions that people can receive as a volunteer from the games, like first aid or CPR training.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So those communications will start to roll out. And again, all of that value goes back into our community. And we're hoping to leave that legacy of, qualified and trained experienced volunteers that have a great time in our program and want to pay that forward and continue having lots of fun and trying different things. There's entertainment, so there's always sports to take in and bands to see and great food to eat and great company to be had by volunteering.
Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, Fran?
I think Sherry covered it quite well. Yes, we know that we have always been fortunate to have volunteers come forward. And I understand this is early, but we need to plan. We need to know that the process is in place. We don't want to get to December and realize we don't have any volunteers. So we're planting the seed now. You can think about it. You can go on the website. You can take a look at the different opportunities there are to volunteer and sign up.
And sign up.
And sign up.
And it's just that easy, right?
It's just that
Absolutely.
easy.
Come by the Summit Center. See us in person at the Games office. Sign up in person, and we'll be out at a number of community events,
Okay.
including Rotary Dock Fest, catching
Nice.
the bathtub derby, and people can sign up live on site. And scheduling specifics for March of next year are not required. Let us know that you're interested, and we'll keep you in the loop with the
Absolutely. We'll
communications
follow up.
as we're moving forward.